The cops pull up. The police end up like doing a search, ended up doing some drug tests. I'm nervous. I'm just nervous as shit. I'm like, no, man.
Find me somewhere out in London, you know that's the hideaway. I need some head and some more support from you right away. Since I've been making donations to you like your night away.
Hey y'all, welcome to the YouTube channel. It's your girl, Samantha Zvinorowa, also known as Sammy Zee. Okay, so today we have a story time and I'm pretty nervous. I'm really nervous right now because it's the first story time for this channel. Today's story, as you guys have read by that title, is the cops caught us bunking and doing drugs. My friends and I, what am I gonna name them? Actually, I'm not gonna name them anything because I'll be using their real names. They gave me permission to actually use their real names. So it was me, obviously. It was Michaela. It was, who else was there? Likona. And this other girl, what are we gonna name her? I couldn't get a hold of her. I can't use her real name, obviously. What are we gonna name her? We're gonna name her Aura. Yeah, we'd always be banking and just chilling. And mind you, my school wasn't very strict in the early days. It was normal to find people just lurking around, wandering around during school times, whatever. So we were like entering grade 11, we were entering grade 12. We just would say, guys, we need to hang out for the last time because we're not going to see each other after this. Grade 11 and grade 12, we're going to be very serious. We're going to be pushing our books.
Why the you lying? Why you always lying?
Michael and I were in the same class, right? And then Likona was in her own class, and then Aura was in her own class. There's a messenger who comes. He's also our friend. I'm not gonna mention his name, but he's sent to our class while we're in Afrikaans, and he's like,
this teacher so-and-so wants to see Michaela. It's urgent, please. Michaela needs to come right now.
And I'm like, oh shit, oh shoot, what did you do? Because we were always getting into trouble, especially Michaela and I. We were always getting into trouble. So I was like, shit, I hope I'm not included in this, girl. I hope, what is it called? You're not in trouble. And if you are, I hope I'm not included in this. You're gonna have to sort yourself out. I don't want to be in trouble with you. Anyways, I'm like, shit. Now I'm panicking. I'm like, I'm always with this girl. I'm probably also in trouble. And then I'm just like hesitating. I'm just like holding my breath and I'm just like, shit. I'm panting. And then I'm like, please don't call my name. Please do not call my name. And then he's like,
oh yeah, sorry, Samantha also needs to come. So-and-so is also looking for you too.
I'm nervous. I'm just nervous as shit. I'm like, no, man. Like, we're always getting into trouble. I'm like, no, I can't have this. My mother's already on my case. My mother is so annoyed already as it is. So I'm just like, what did I do this time? I cannot even remember what we did wrong. But we're just like both nervous as shit. And yeah, we end up going outside and I see my other friends. I see Likona, I see Aura, and I'm just like, what is going on? Are we all in trouble? There's no way. What did we do that was so bad that we have to, that a messenger has to be sent and it's so urgent? And I'm just like, what's going on, guys? So it turns out, I can't remember, between Likona and Aura, no, I remember who it is now. It was Aura. Aura had orchestrated this whole thing to make it seem like a teacher was looking for us. And we ended up all being outside together. And I'm just like, thank God we are not in trouble. Thank God. But now I'm panicking. I'm like, so why did you call us here? What are you trying to have us do? Why did you call us? We could get into trouble. This was now when the school was starting, like slowly starting to get more strict and more serious about people just wandering outside. But it was still doable. You could still bunk. Guys, I am not promoting bunking. Please stay in school, okay? You guys know I'm paranoid. Those of you who've watched my Q&A know that I tend to overthink and I be on my paranoid-ish. So I was like really panicking there. I just want to go back to class and I'm just like waiting for an answer. And then she was like,
oh yeah, remember how we're always talking about, you know, banking for the last time or whatever, linking up for the last time before we get serious about school and grade 11. Yeah, let's do it for the last time. Let's just do it one last time.
So I'm like, bruh, seriously, okay. But then I just go with it. I'm not going to punk out. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced this, but every single time you say, oh, just one more time, oh, this is gonna be the last time, especially when you're doing something sneaky. That last time you try and do something is always the time you get caught. report. We end up going to this very secluded area. We get there, we're just chilling, we're taking pictures, we're taking goofy videos, we're just talking. We're not doing anything illegal, we're not doing any substances, we're not doing any drugs, just having a blast. And guys, I actually still have those photos. I'm going to like put them somewhere on the screen for you guys to see. It was honestly just a vibe. It was so much fun. 10 minutes go by. Guys, tell me why this white car drives by and starts reversing, and I'm just like, oh shit, it's like happening in slow motion. I'm not trying to be cheesy or anything, but that's what was happening. So this white car pulls up and then reverses, and someone in the car says, hey, what are you doing? And we just like have a moment where we look at each other, and then Likona or Aura is like, run! Someone starts up, run, and we all just start running. And mind you, we were very far from class and where everyone was. We're just running. And we don't know if this person is gonna come and be like,
hey, I saw these girls, they were banking.
we don't know what's gonna happen. I was just thinking it's just a nosy neighbor or something like that. Anyways, we finally get to class and we're panting, and everyone who's in class just looking at us like, what's going on? The teacher doesn't really say anything, but we can tell that she's like questioning. I'm just shaking. My panicked, overthinking self is just panicking. I'm like, shit, they're gonna come for us, they're gonna get us. What Michaela and I do is that we kind of like change up our hairdos, change up how we're looking. We can't really do too much because we're wearing school uniform. But I remember Michaela changing her hair. She had ponytails, and I think she put her hair down or something like that. I can't remember. And then I changed my braids. I had what is it called, a ponytail, and then I ended up switching it to a bun, and we took off our blazers. She was wearing a jersey, she took that off. We just tried to like what is it called, camouflage ourselves, to try and change up how we looked so that they could not identify us should they come to the school. And that day we also decided not to be around each other for the rest of the day, just in case they're like, oh, it was these girls, it was these 4 girls. So we tried not to hang around each other for the rest of the day. So the next day comes, and Likona and I decide not to go to school. Not because we're running away from, you know, anything, but there was like a strike going on, and obviously this was going to be chaotic, and we did not want to encounter anything.
Okay.
Likona and I stay at home, and Michaela and Aura go to school. Cool. We don't really think anything of it. We've forgotten about everything that happened the day before. But then when Michaela and Aura go to school, there's some shit going on, okay? I think this was just before break. So what ends up happening is that they end up cutting classes, and the cops pull up.
Oh my God!
The cops pull up, y'all, and they are with, what is it called, these anti-drug campaigners, these anti-drug activists or whatever. And the police come, and then they tell us the story. They're like,
Yeah, yesterday we saw these 4 girls. They were smoking weed, they were drinking and doing all sorts of drugs.
and I'm just like, oh yeah, Michaela is telling me the story afterwards. So this is me reacting to them telling me the story. I'm just like, what? Were there other 4 girls? Because it was definitely not us. The police go on.
Yeah, they were smoking marijuana, they were smoking and they were drinking and they were, what is it called? Banking was already bad enough, but then they were also doing drugs.
And I'm just like, what are you talking about? I'm just like lost for words.
I didn't do this stuff. This is not me. I'm fighting for my life.
Cool. The police have like a 1-hour talk or whatever, talking to the whole school about how drugs are not good, drugs are bad, you mustn't be using substances, illegal substances at this young age. We're still minors, whatever. This like 1-hour talk. And then the anti-drug campaigners also have their own like 1-hour talk, talking about drugs and rehab and how it's just gonna mess up your futures. Everybody in the school is just so annoyed, and I think that whole lecture ended up cutting into people's break. Everyone's lunchtime was cut short because of us. Oh my gosh, yo. So then the police end up like doing a search, and I also believe that they ended up doing some drug tests. I'm not too sure, but this is from what my friends told me. The police end up searching everybody, especially the girls. They were trying to identify the 4 girls from the day before, and everyone is told to stand in a line, and then the police go searching everybody thoroughly, trying to remember, trying to recall who was who. And Ora and Michaela are kind of trying to hide because they're like not trying to get caught, not trying to get found out, obviously, not trying to get recognized. So they're trying to hide behind other people or whatever, and it's just a mess. Then this one teacher like sees Ora trying to like hide and pushes her forward. This one teacher did not like us, but anyways, she pushes Ora forward, and then the police woman sees her, this police lady sees her, and is like,
You are one of those girls.
Oh my gosh, Ora was recognized. The police lady is like, yep,
This is one of those girls.
and then they end up pulling Ora to the side. Ora told me that the police woman was questioning her, was like,
Tell us who the other girls were. What drugs were you guys taking?
Ora was just like, nah, we weren't taking any drugs, whatever. And then she's like,
Okay, if you tell me who your other friends were, your other accomplices or whatever, we'll let you free. We'll let you off the hook.
she was trying to like bribe her, get a deal or whatever. And Ora though was a real one. Shout out to you, Ora, if you're watching this. She said nothing. She was like, no, I'm not gonna say anything. And the police lady kept pushing her and pressing her, and Ora was like not saying. She was quiet. She did not mention anybody's names. She just kept saying, no, you guys did not see correctly, we were not taking drugs, we were not smoking. Yes, we were bunking, but that's literally the only thing that we did wrong. The police woman was not having it, but obviously you can only do so much. What else can you actually do? So the police lady was like,
Okay, I'm gonna call your mom, and maybe she will get you to tell us who the other girls were.
who? They call Ora's mom, but Ora was smart, y'all. She was actually really smart. She gave the police lady like the incorrect numbers. Guys, if it was me, I honestly would have just been so scared. I would have just given them my mom's number. Like, I wouldn't have even tried to do anything sneaky, but Ora gave her the wrong numbers. I think Ora gave the police woman her numbers actually, and then obviously she tried calling and no one was picking up.
Ring, 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 ring.
And then Ora spun a story saying, oh yeah, her phone has a problem or whatever Ora said. And she said maybe try in the afternoon. Cool. And then in the afternoon, the police woman tried calling the mother. Then Ora picked up the phone because it's her phone, it's her numbers she gave the police woman. She switches up her voice and what is it called, talks to the woman, whatever. I don't really know the full story, but that's what happened. And I'm just honestly so glad that Ora, never snitched on us, because already I had been in so much shit. This wouldn't have gone down well. Like, my mother was already on my case about so many other things that I've done in the past. This would have made things worse. The beating I would have gotten. And that time, it's the police against 4 girls who were already bunking. Who would you guys believe? The police people saw something else. Hey, that is how the cops caught us bunking, smoking, and doing drugs. If you guys enjoyed that story, please give this video a thumbs up. If you guys didn't enjoy the story, please give this video a thumbs up. And please make sure that you guys are subscribed to the channel. Okay, see you guys in the next video.